we don't shy from the smoke. So you already know what time it is with us, man. You're listening to the All Burgundy and Gold Everything Commanders post game show powered by the Urban Sports Scene and Fox Sports Radio 96.9 FM and 1340 AM. Hopewell, Virginia. I'm awake now, so I'm in it now. Now folks don't get all of me because I'm awake. The Washington Commanders fell to the Miami Dolphins 16-13 overtime in Madrid, Spain. I'm Wole. I'm joined with my guy George. The homie Glen, I guess, is running a little late, but we'll have him on hopefully. What's going on, George?
We are a laughable bunch, I'll tell you. And just to be sitting here 3-8 at the bye week. Can you just imagine telling us that in September that that Washington was going to be 3-8 at the bye? I would not have been able to even intellectually wrap my head around it, and yet here we are. About the only cool thing is that my sister did end up making the trip from the American base up there to go see it.
Oh, your sister went there?
Yeah, my sister, her husband, she sent me a picture. One of our dear friends from our childhood that was a dear friend of our mother's was there too, lives in Europe. I just wish that she could have seen him win. That's the only thing. Yeah, and Jake Lee, the mock drafts have already been loading. They're now going to get more frequent, my friend. There's going to be lots of mock drafts coming out of this part of Ray's Hail fandom. You can bet on that, mister.
The mock draft's about to be lit.
Yes, mock draft Monday. Here we come.
Hey, before we get into this actual game, we gotta knock out some logistics. Subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and other podcast platforms. Just search All Burgundy and Gold Errrything. Also tweet us at ABG_Errrything. Hit us up on IG and TikTok at ABG_Errrything. Make sure you subscribe to our All Burgundy and Gold Errrything YouTube channel. Hit that red subscribe button. Also like this video. If you're in the YouTube chat, we accept super chat. Super chats help us support our show. Each super chat will be prioritized over all comments in the chat. And this show will also be streamed on the Urban Sports Scene X handle as well. All right. Mention the score again.
Before you start, DC Slim, we got to be intellectually honest in this chat today.
What?
I know what you said before the game. You can't sit here and say we came all the way to Spain to get punked when we should have won the football game.
Yeah.
We did not get punked. We lost the game. It was laughable the way we lost it. We didn't get punked, so we got to be honest and respectable.
2 kicks
in this chat.
2 kicks. All right, but first off, before we talk about it, DC Slim, appreciate you. Appreciate everybody in chat. Santiago, yes. Paul.
Appreciate everybody in the chat.
Who else out here? Deluxe. I appreciate George. Appreciate everybody in chat. All right, so George, your raw thoughts on this game, bro?
I mean, it's kind of high comedy because everything they should have won the game, and that's what's really frustrating. But it's sort of everything we've been complaining about all year. We had the highest price, the highest paid kicker guarantee ever, missed 2 field goals, and neither one of them were close. One of them to win the game, the other one early in the game.
True.
We had questionable Cliff Kingsbury calls and bad decisions. You know, we started out the game and this defense did not look any better at the start. I mean, it was their first 3 plays Miami Dolphins had were first downs.
Yeah.
And Achane was getting 10 yards of carry at the start. And you thought, oh, so it was everything. But then they actually really kind of turned the game around. They did get some help from the refs. Somebody's mentioned that in the DC Slim mentioned that in the chat, and he's right about that.
The pass, that's the call. That's the one call.
Pass interference.
That's the one help, right? That's the one you're talking about. That's the only one.
That was the big one because
that was the only one. That was playing the game
because
I agree. I agree.
Down.
I agree.
They were deep in their own end. It would have been 3rd and long. You could see the game getting away from them there without that, and instead they went down, kicked a field goal to end the first half. So, but you had it all in respect, and Miami did everything to give this game to you, and you couldn't take it. And that's kind of like the Bears loss. So we had it all today.
Yeah, for me, I know DC Slim said, my man said, can't wait to hear about all the changes. I can name you changes on. So I was happy with the defense because I saw things that we watched it. You know, I like listening to NFL folks talk who don't have any bias to the Commanders or whatsoever. So you hear Jonathan Vilma say, like he literally called it out quick. He said, on the corner blitz, I think Jonathan Jones got the sack. He said that Yeah, Joe Whitt Jr. wasn't doing blitzes like that. He said everything was for vanilla. He said this. Like I'm not making this up. He said this, and it was a cornerback blitz. And I was like, and I had text some homies, and I was like, yeah, that's the difference. Like you see it, and your NFL, and former All Pro and NFL linebacker put that out there. You saw some changes. You saw some improvement. You saw something different in terms of the defense. Some guys are more motivated. They rallied to the football. They also got guys who still did the same thing that they've been doing all year. Frankie Louvu, I don't know what you do at times, bro. Like you made a big play. Frankie Louvu made a big play on that third or fourth down play, big tackle. But like one H was on the sideline. Stop. I don't know what Frankie was running to. And that was like there was a big loss. He turns it back inside and basically gets the first down or gets close to the first down. And I'm like, bro, just stay in your freaking gap. You're straight. Like your other teammate already did the job. I don't know where you're running to. Like, what are you running? But Bobby Wagner had a big play on that fourth down play. I'm putting some positives in terms of what I saw. Bobby Wagner on that fourth down play to knock the ball away from Jalen, to get the ball away from Jalen Waddle. You know what I mean? Like guys are playing motivated on the defensive side of football. We didn't see that last week. We didn't see that type of effort, that type of play last week. Now, like, I'm not going to sit here and say everything was great. The same problem about stopping the run is still there. Like, that is there. But I'll say this. If you're telling me about the explosive plays on the pass game, we didn't see confusion in the back end. I know that much. Yeah. We weren't sitting there saying, like, dang, why is this dude running free by himself? We didn't see that. You know what I mean? Like, there was a difference. Regardless of what you want to say, oh, man, like, the end result's the same. Yes. The end result's the same, all right? But in terms of the difference on the defense, that's out there. Like, and we're not, look, you don't got to ask anybody else in, like, folks, fans, whatever. You can just ask anybody, any NFL expert watching this, and they'll tell you, like, because we had one on TV that told you. He has no allegiance to the Washington Commanders. He's not Brian Mitchell. He ain't Doc Walker. He ain't none of them dudes. He told you flat out on the air that there you saw the difference. He said it. He said it was a difference. So that I'll say that I did like the difference of that. Now I had issues, with situational play calling and Cliff, and whatnot. Like you saw what C-Rod was doing running the football. I don't care for real. I don't get the like if someone stops you on 3rd and 1, I don't get the whole thing like, okay, I got to throw the ball on 4th and 1. Like from the goal. Fourth, I don't get
with that. Heavy personnel.
With personnel. Like I don't get the like, you know what? I gotta back down. C-Rod to me and a guy that I've said like should be starting or playing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be straightforward. Like I get like people like they like the new toy. But C-Rod showed y'all like what time it was. Like C-Rod showed y'all what time it was to run the football. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, I agree with this one. DC Slim, I agree. We didn't deserve to win. Simple as that. I don't think like that's you true. Don't get Thank you, if DC you don't Slim. If you don't take advantage of your situations, you don't deserve to win.
Thank you, Santiago.
I can stomach a respectable loss over a 21-point beatdown. Yeah. I mean, I get that. But like I feel like you should have won that game though. To George's point. It's a game that makes you sick because you should have won, just like what DC Slim said. We're gonna appreciate you, Alexander. The thing is, the defense before Miami played the top 3 quarterbacks in the league. This week they played Tua. They should be better. They should look better. They should, but look, Tua looked better. Like I would say, we did better against Tua. Well, Tua got forced turnovers, but in terms of their offense as a whole, like we were shutting them down compared to what Buffalo was doing with them. And that's what I'm saying. Like in Buffalo got Josh Allen. We had Marcus Mariota. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, so I'm not like the pressure in terms of football game. That's why I'm giving you credit because you went in that game with we talked about how many people were missing. You went into that game with so many people missing, and you really owned the game. Like you won the time of possession. You know what I'm saying? Like you lost a turnover battle, which we'll get into. That's probably why you lost this game. You lost the turnover battle. Like you got one on special teams with Mikey, the punt. Then you got the turnover with Marcus Mariota, the interception that in overtime. So like you didn't win the turnover battle. So that too hinders you from winning the football game. But all in all, like I wasn't The defense was like, what a difference. Yeah. What a difference. What a difference in the defense. I agree. It was different. Like,
it was better.
Luvu is a blitzing linebacker. This DN stuff has to stop. Yeah, he's a blitzing linebacker. I agree. He is a blitzing linebacker.
I agree with that.
And I don't want him in coverage, and I don't want him. Honestly, I'm kind of over him trying to be in places that's like filling gaps as a linebacker. I don't even want him doing that. Like, I don't trust him. Well, until that muff Mikey punt. Yeah, until that. Yeah.
Well, you say that, Taj, and he was good I mean, he did a good job on Waddle. But what did we talk about before the game? You're facing Tua Tagovailoa. He gives you a chance to get turnovers. And on the drive that ultimately ended up in Miami's only touchdown, doggone Tua throws a YOLO ball into double coverage, and Mikey's got to pick that. He is simply at this level. That is an interception he's got to make, and you stop the drive right there. You know, that's
I'm not. This is what I'm not going.
I get where Wole's coming from about he shouldn't have been back there for the punt, so you can't blame him in respects, and I'm not going to disagree with him there. But that is a big demerit. You've got to catch that pick.
Well, I'm not going to like. This is the thing. I'm not going to like act like. This is the thing. He's a cornerback. So to George's point, he should have caught the pick. Like, that's why we're like more concerned. He should have caught the pick. But we have corners who drop interceptions all the time. I mean, you bet your favorite cornerbacks drop interceptions all the time.
That's true.
How many times you hear Jalen Waddle's name out there? That's his job. That's his real job. Mikey, they told you, again, the telecast told you too. When's the last time Mikey has ever returned punts? They said this is the first time he's did it his first time he's ever done it this in his NFL career. So you're telling me this is why you got Deebo Samuels on your team and you put the dude who's never did punt returns out there to return, and you're gonna blame it on the dude who's never done it before.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
On Larry Izzo, who's
that's what I'm saying. That's
done a good job this year.
That's how you do. That's what I'm saying. You got Deebo Samuels, who's like who was one of the better punt returners when he does it. But you want a shorthanded dude, Deebo Samuel, but you put in a dude who's never done it before. I call that panicking. That's what I call it.
Yeah,
that's what I call it. Like, I'm not going to put a kid like I got to play for a score. But I'm not like it's a big play for a score, but I'm gonna put a kid that I've never ran a play for, who's not a scorer, on the play. You get what I'm saying? For a clutch shot.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense to you as a coach?
No, it absolutely makes sense.
That's what I'm saying.
DC Slim, I think we are talking about the consistently inconsistent coaching. I think you've seen that. We've talked about the good and the bad already. The mistakes they made. You know, Cliff on the goal line. Messing the calls up. I think we are talking about that here. I think that's why they lost the game is that, Cliff, like that play to Jacoby Jones, which nearly put him in field goal range at the end of the game, was an unbelievable call. But then you're playing for a 50-plus yard
George,
field
talk
goal
about that. George,
trying to get it closer.
George, talk about that. Please talk about that part. That would have got me. You treating your kicker like he's freaking the kid from the Cowboys. Yeah. So why are you? That's what I'm saying. Like, that was my problem. I was like, all right, why aren't you? You're in field goal range. Why aren't you trying to get closer?
And you had enough time because Jacoby Jones went out of bounds. You still could have used the middle of the field.
Yes.
Just a simple 7 or 8 yard pass to somebody. One of these layups that you see early in the game. That's all you needed. He probably makes it if it's 47.
Right.
But you're playing for this long field goal, and you know what? Here's the question: if Mariota comes, I assume Mariota would come up to the podium, and this is what I'd ask him: that last play to Chris Moore down the field, was that the main option? That home run?
Oh yeah.
Like Paul says, was that supposed to go to him, or was that? Did you improvise that because your first play was covered there? Because seriously, why are you going for the home run in the last 30 seconds of regulation when all you need is 10 yards?
It was a go route.
I didn't get that at all.
It was a go route. What it was is that they had a route. They had the route, but they put the blitz, so you ain't have time. It was they went all out. So you got 1-on-1 with the safety. So he made the right read. It's just that I wouldn't just want it to be.
I mean, he just missed. He barely missed it. It was almost. I mean, more
no
hand on it, but
I would prefer if that's the case. If you knew that was going to, I would say this. If you knew, because they are limited in wide receivers because what's name went out. You had Burks out. You got all these dudes out. Lane was out. I would have wanted Lane on that play, but Lane is out, right?
Yeah, Lane hurt his hip.
So what I would prefer Cliff to call would be a screen pass because when they come out with a blitz, you have a screen. Now you catch him off guard. Not a wide receiver screen. I'm sick of wide receiver screens don't work. I'm talking about a screen toward back because that's the case. Then you can just go that route. Like I would have preferred a wide receiver screen. I mean, running a screen to the back than the bomb to Moore because then you catch they're out of the gaps. Right now you got a chance to get a big play because they were going all out blitz. That's what it was. Nobody was running worried about the back. The ball hit his hand. Terry would have made that catch. Now you're trolling, Paul. I know what you're doing. You're trolling Taj, you trolling because you ain't a Terry fan. We got Glen in the house. What's going on, Glen?
Nothing much, man. How y'all feeling, fellas?
I'm good, bro. Good.
Hey, good to have you, Glen.
But I do agree with Taj. Terry would have made that catch.
Yeah, I know, but Taj is trying. He's trolling. He don't mean that. Yeah, Mikey practiced it. Have to get the first one at some point, but you don't do it at that time though. Like that's the same.
You gotta put his elbows together. His elbows wasn't together.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you don't put him like you can practice it all you want in camp, but you don't. There's situations when you put that when you want that guy out there. I'm not having it in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left. Like that's not the same thing. Like in the beginning of the game, sure. When your team just had to stop and you need the ball.
You need the ball.
You don't put in a dude for the first time to return kicks, punch.
No,
that's not a thing. Like I don't care how many times you practice in practice. You don't do it in the game in the first. Like that's not the moment you put him in a high leverage situation. You put him in a low leverage situation, and then he gets his confidence. You don't do it in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left.
He's a second-year player, and it's not Darryl Green in the playoffs.
Who's never done it?
Yes.
Who's never done it? No.
So you blame special teams coach, right? Who made that call?
Yeah, who made that call? It's a bad call. That's a bad call. That's a special teams call. That's a bad whoever. I'm gonna put like we talked about with Candy. If I'm freaking the coach, if I'm like, hey, nah.
But somebody should ask Dan Quinn about that. I'm interested to see the press conference. Somebody should ask Dan Quinn about that.
Because I'm like, nah.
Because in that situation, you put your best guy back there, right? You put Debo was hurt, right?
Yeah.
No, Debo wasn't hurt
back there.
He was not hurt. Debo was playing.
All right, Debo could have went back there.
He was not hurt.
Debo would have been back there. Could have went back there. Usually that might be a Luke McCaffrey situation. Jalen Lane could have been back there, right?
He was hurt. Jalen was hurt.
He was injured. Jalen Lane was injured. That's why
Jalen got hurt. So that's the thing. The reason why he did it is because. The reason why Mikey was doing it because Jalen got hurt.
Yeah, Jalen got hurt.
My argument is like
Debo's
done it. Debo's
your next guy. Debo's your next guy back there. Sorry.
And Debo can fair catch. To San Diego. If he's hurt, all you need Debo to do is fair catch.
Well, also at that spot too, though, if you're Mikey, you're already on the 40-yard line.
Yeah,
let that ball hit. Let it go.
But he's the bad one. I'm sure. Again, but why? That's what I'm saying. Don't even put him out there. Like, don't put him out there. Like. When you don't, again, I'm not as a coach, and you coach Glenn, I'm not like you coach. And like you're not going to put a kid in a high leverage situation if he's never done it ever.
It's my best athlete. It's my best athlete.
Yeah.
My best athlete is going back there to field my best
your
athlete.
Best athlete. And Mikey's not your best athlete.
And if I'm gonna live or die, I'm gonna live on my best guy.
Yeah, like I don't know what that is. Like I'm not gonna come out here
and can I want to make this point too.
Yeah.
It was questionable for them to go for it on 4th and goal at the one before that, the second time.
Yeah.
Yes.
But had Mikey fielded that punt, there's no question they win this game.
Yeah, I agree with that.
No, because they would have got the field goal at the buzzer. They'd have run the clock out. Yeah, it would not have even been a question.
No. Can't guarantee Matt gave his field goals, George. I can't give you 100% on that.
Yeah, but we'd have got close enough. We'd have got that thing. Because remember, there's 4 minutes left. We got to run the clock out and get first downs. I have no doubt we would have got down somewhere inside of 10, kicked the field goal, and won it.
They need to cut him. They need to cut him now.
Cut him now. But my point is
Matt Gay can stay in Spain. Please
leave him. The 4th and 1 situation. It was 6 minutes left on the clock, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kick field goal.
I don't disagree with you. I can understand going for it.
The way I say kick the field goal is this. Yeah. The defense was playing well at that moment, right?
I got you.
There's enough time on the clock. You want the points. If anything, I want the win.
Yeah. I would have you said field goal, which eliminate any guarantee. Yeah. With that kicker.
But I'm saying, to George's point, you're close enough. You're on the 1 yard line. That's a chip shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this about that. Like, I don't even care. Like, going for it didn't bother me because I'm a believer in 4th and 1 from the goal line. That's big boy time. Like, so I'm cool with like going for it, but I'm not cool. Like 4th and goal from the 1 yard line. Too many things go wrong on a pass play. What you saw, he slipped. You can slip the ball. The mic can be open. You can overthrow it. Too many variables can happen on a pass play for that. I'm cool. Chris Rodriguez was running. Like, yeah, you stopped me once. Can you do it again? Can you do it again? Can you stop me 1 yard again?
Mm-hmm.
Can you stop me? Because Chris Rodriguez, I'm gonna give him credit. That man was finding holes, cutbacks, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
He showed that he can get. He's fighting through tackles.
He ran hard.
Can you stop him again? This notion that you got to go away from them because they stopped you once, yet you can't do it again, is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on the 1 yard line, you run your best play, and that's not their best play.
Well, they got him a touchdown one time.
No, I'm talking about the pass play.
A pass play. Yeah.
The pass play is not your best play.
No,
in those situations, you run your best play. Yeah. And that's handing a freaking football off. If your offensive line is who you say your offensive line is, and that's what we've been talking about, is 1 yard. You run. Who's your best offensive lineman? Larry Tunsil, right?
Yeah, fact.
Right.
Run behind him.
I run behind my best offensive lineman.
I
run behind my best offensive lineman. I run behind my best offensive lineman. If this guy makes this much money, guess you're gonna, Larry, we trust you, we believe in you, and we're gonna run behind you today. That's what you do. You don't go out and roll out.
By the way, Darnell, the Giants are already winning in that game against the Packers, the 1. And number 2, Taj, thank you for saying that about Zach. Enough, Zach Ertz. Seriously, I don't care if it's Colson Yankoff the rest of the year. I don't care if it's Ben Sinnott. I don't care if it's John Bates. I don't care if he's trying to tight end off the street. I've had enough of Zach Ertz slipping on that play. Even if it was a perfect play call, I'm sick of him.
George.
False starts. He falls as soon as he catches the ball, he falls over.
How many yards do you have?
Enough.
How many yards do you have? How many yards do you have?
I got to check it, like 36 last time I checked. But
Zach Ertz had 4 catches for 42.
All right, George, here it is.
Why are we acting like he's a bum? Why are we acting like he's a bum?
Yeah,
why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
He's old and he's had it.
No, George.
No,
go back and look at Marcus.
You want Logan Thomas? You want Logan Thomas?
I don't care at this point. I want somebody
You
else.
want Logan Thomas? No. I'm just asking. You want Logan Thomas? You want Logan Thomas? Is that who you want?
I don't care who.
No. Is Logan Thomas better than him? That's what I'm asking. Is Logan Thomas better than him?
Logan Thomas has got nothing to do with this. That is the last straw. Who's slipping on that 4th and goal?
No, you want Ben Simmons starting over.
And he's jumping offside, and he's a veteran and all this other stuff.
Fair.
But George,
you want Ben Simmons starting over? You want Ben Simmons starting over?
I don't really. It can be Yankoff. I don't care.
They're not better than him. That's my point. That's my point.
I don't care.
You want a lesser player. My point is you want a lesser player to start over him. I guess that's.
I want a young player that might not slip in that situation.
No. You want a lesser player. No, I'm saying my point. Do you want to? No, this is the thing. I want to know your rationale. You want to forget the slipping. That's whatever. You want a lesser player playing over him. Is that what you're trying to tell me? You want a better player?
There's not enough of a difference at this point for it to matter.
Sinnott there's a difference because Sinnott ain't good. Let me be real. He ain't good.
Maybe.
So there's a reason why.
See enough of a sample size to make that determination.
The coach let you. All right. Let me full transparency. Reporters have seen him at camp. Everybody has seen him. He ain't that good. I'm gonna be real with you. And I like Ben Simmons.
Yankoff. Those Yankoff.
They like Yankoff. They like Yankoff better than folks like Yankoff better than like.
They go with Yankoff. I have had all I can stand with Zach Ertz. I can't stand no more.
That's fair. That's cool. That's fair. I just want to know like the overall like thought of it. Like,
that's it.
All I care about is not about when they say this. I always want to. Is it because I get it. I get the frustration of him slipping. That thing is annoying. It's annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And again, another false start, that's almost weekly now. That's almost weekly now.
I did it. But I mean, like the other individuals. But this is the thing: when someone's, I've seen this with fans, not you, George, but in general. When an older player does it, we get like so annoyed. When a young player consistently does it, we don't say nothing. Like Senate does.
I expect young
Senate
players
does.
to make those mistakes. I don't expect a guy who's been in the league 15 years to make this mistake.
So, but when he makes a big pass, runs a route and freaks somebody, we don't acknowledge that though.
I think we do.
No, you don't. No, because the first thing you came out, the first thing you said,
as soon as he catches the ball, he goes down.
The play, he had the big run, the big yard. Like, the reason this is my example. The first thing you came out was the slip, but most of the time, a lot of the time before the slips, he was freaking the linebacker. He freaked it before he slipped that one. He freaked the linebacker, but he freaked the safety. He freaked the one on the outside for Mario's big play. He freaked them.
No, that's true.
Catch. No one, you didn't mention that first. The first thing you mentioned was the slip.
That's true.
That's all I'm saying. Like, but I get it. I'm like that with certain people too. So I'm not mad at you. I get it. I got certain players that on my list where I'm like, but hey, Glen, I cut you off. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Glen.
No, you're good. I'm talking about to George's point, man. George was talking about Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota doesn't make that long run if it's not for Zach Ertz.
It's true.
Right?
That's true.
Yankoff is not making that block. Benston may make that block. But if it's not to put them in that situation, it was Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
Zach Ertz was the one that's out there leading, running down the field, blocking him. So he might have had a slip, but if he's not there in that particular situation where Marcus Mariota was there for rights, it wouldn't have been. We wouldn't even have that other. So there's some instances where Zach Ertz. I
still want to.
Instances where Zach Ertz is good, and instances where Zach Ertz is messed up. But let's be honest, I don't give that to Zach Ertz. Yes, he slipped, but go back to what me and Wole was talking about a few minutes ago. You run the freaking football behind your best dude, Larry Tunsil.
Yes,
he's your dog. He's your top lineman. Guess what? You run. You said this is my man. Run the ball behind your dude.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with all that, man. I just felt like, to me, this is not. I'm gonna be real. This is not like a. It's hard. Really, this is tough because I could blame. Like, I don't want to blame the defense. I thought defense played well. I'm not gonna lie to you. They played well enough to win because they had like fourth down stops, goal line stops. They didn't create no turnovers to Georgia's point. I think I would have wanted that more, but they did have sacks. Von Miller with a big sack. Martin was everywhere.
Jacob Martin.
Man, Jordan McGee was flying, bro. I was seeing this dude
Jordan
like there
Javon Kinlaw on the goal line. That
was good, but like I ain't gonna lie. So I've been looking because I've been really like in the beginning I was highly impressed with him, and then I was like he's starting to disappear, and then like that goal line play was like tough. 97 was killing though. That's the dude that really 97 was that that's Goldman. Who's 97? I
think so.
Killing. He was more of a disruptor. Like they could not, like he was killing in the middle. But I thought the defense played spirited. So it's not hard for the offense. It's the same issues I have with the offense, to be real with you. It's all of Goldman. Thank you. That's Goldman. Yeah, Goldman was killing. I love Goldman. The offense is the same issue. It's all about, it's not the play call, because sometimes Cliff will come up with some good calls. Some good calls. It's the sequencing, right? And I just don't. I just have an issue with his sequencing, man. I do. It
feels like you've been talking about this for 6 weeks.
Man.
Exactly that.
I just have a problem with it, man. I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, we know this is the thing. Are we in field goal range? Great play by Debo and Jones, right? To get us to that position, right? Then I'm sitting there like, all right, we're in field goal range. And I'm sitting there like, all right, we still got to get like 10, 20 yards. And I'm like, all right. We know they don't want us, the way they're playing it, they don't want us to get to a certain point. Like they want to stop us here. They know that this is at his edge of his range where he's not going to be accurate. He may have a leg, but he won't be accurate, right? I'm like, all right, let's run some let's do a screen or something. Let's get us into like that type of situation where like, all right, now we're okay because we don't have the receivers now because the speedsters are down. Like they're down. Like we don't have Terry didn't make Burks. Lane got hurt already. You know what I'm saying? You don't have speedsters out there for real. I mean, your best speedster may be more and Robbie Chosen. You know what I mean? At this particular point in time, in terms of speedsters, if you're gonna go one-on-one with a safety, take that shot. Run the screen. You got Ja'Cory. I mean, you got
Jeremy McNichols.
McNichols. You got Bill. for a screen pass who can probably take it to the house or give you extra yardage. Get you to make it a 30, 40-yard kick rather than a 50-yarder. You know what I'm saying? It just is like, I don't know. And then even to start overtime, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, damn, he's gonna start throwing the ball to rip. I just want him to run the ball.
That's my thing. You got 15 minutes. Run the freaking football. Your offense shouldn't change. Your offense shouldn't change.
I agree, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, because I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just my natural thought process of Mariota. I don't trust Mariota throwing the football for real. Like mentally, I don't. Like I think every pass he throws could be picked off. Like really, I do. I've been very impressed with how he plays. But every time he throw the football, I'm not safe. I don't feel like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a really good pass. Like, because it's thrown a certain way. It's thrown with no intent. To me, it's thrown with no real intent. So I'm never confident when he throws the football. Like, I don't like him dropping back and throwing the ball. I really don't. I hope y'all know that. Even though I say like he's a vet, he can find people open at times. I'm really not confident in him. So I'm like, all right, you got we can run the football. We good. And he throws.
Our running backs are doing well today, all three of them.
And he throws a pick. You know what I'm saying? So,
by the way, Trey, DMV Sports, you couldn't be more right.
Oh, that's man, what's going on? Those are my guys. Oh my God, what did my guy say? There he goes.
He said that one right.
We thought over ourselves when you were in crucial situations. Exactly. All right. This is. I thought I'm gonna even put it this way. I feel like when the game got tight, the coaches got tight.
And it happens that way.
Am I wrong for thinking that? Like to George's point, there's so many different elements, right? I can throw it all in there. All right, for instance, putting Mikey in out there with 3-4 minutes left, like that's knowing that Jalen ain't out there, like that's a rush situation. That's not like thinking it out, like thinking, oh, let's have somebody who's done it before reliable in this situation. Talking about even like that whole situation where you're getting quote unquote field goal range and you're settling for a 58-yarder where you're the like a 50 plus yarder. You're the aggressor. You're the team that's now, you shouldn't feel that way. You should be in the driver's seat trying to come up with plays to get closer. Like, but you're in it. Like you're like the moment is starting to be too big for you. I just felt like in this game, like they got real tight, man. They got real tight as a unit. They got real tight. Yep, he said it. Yeah, I'm sorry. The whistle.
That's true.
So tight, they whistles up. Yeah, for real. Like,
yeah. But DC, if we're getting out, and I agree. I think areas we are getting out coached. But if you watch the pregame with Candy, there's nothing we can do about it right now, right? You're not going to fire your head coach now because one of the assistants going to be your head coach. You can't let Joe Witt be the head coach, all right? Because he's already been demoted. So I'm just saying. So at this point, we're stuck for the next 11 to the next 6 weeks with what we have.
They ain't firing nobody. Yep. I'm not.
I know they're not firing. They're not firing anybody.
I'm not going to lie to y'all. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm about to. This is what I'm going to tell y'all. I'm not going to really be interested. And not because I'm rooting for anybody. I just want to be real. Like I feel like folks, because y'all know me. I don't like wasting time about like stuff that I know ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
There will be some new coaches in the offseason.
There'll be some new coaches, yes. But
there'll be new assistants, Trent. 100%.
Yeah, there'll be new assistants.
But I don't think they're gonna fire. I think they're just not gonna retain people, if you want to put it in that word.
Yeah, they ain't gonna retain some coaches on the staff. That's all. That's just what it's
nobody's gonna be like flat out fired. Just won't retain anybody in the season.
And I go back to what Glen mentioned. I want to go back to what Glen mentioned the other night. I think the big question will be, is it going to be just a new defensive coordinator, or is it going to be a whole new defensive staff? Because I think that's a very big question.
Well, we'll see. We got to see how this pans out throughout the end of the season. How him calling plays works. Because I mean, like we're all being honest and not being, acting all being honest. Wink, wink, DC Slim. We all being honest. Like week 1 of Dan Quinn as a DC is an improvement.
Is an improvement.
So as you're going to go, it's got to be week by week because it's going to be a bye. You got the bye, and then after that, you're gonna play against, like someone said. I think was it on the pregame, or maybe they said it today during the postgame. But we're gonna see better quarterback play, so we're gonna have a better assessment of him too, of him calling plays. Because again, it's Tua, right? Like Tua is struggling a little bit,
and we didn't cause a turnover by Tua. The Tua had no turnovers today.
Yeah, no turnovers, which is not a good thing.
One turnover ball. He had one that he should have been.
Yeah, he should have caught that one. Mikey should have caught.
But it's not even just with Washington. It's just not with Tua. We do this a lot. They do this a lot Jordan Love did it, right? A turnover machine, no turnovers against Washington. You like when you have guys who are supposed to, turn the ball over, quote unquote, and they come away with no turnovers. Michael Penix, no turnovers, right? Yeah, everybody quarterbacks look a little better when they play Washington. I know, Paul. I know baby steps, man. I know. I'm always taking baby steps, man. And I love baby. You got to walk before you got to crawl before you can walk. I thought defense did play better today, but at the same time, there was opportunities that the Commanders let slip away in the hands. And not that because we're not using the P word. I think everybody on here just wants to see this team win, right? I don't think we just want to see the team win and win well. My question I posed to Candy and I asked you guys, at 3-8, George, do you bring Jaden back? Do you bring Terry back? What do you do at 3-8? You no chance to make the playoffs. You haven't won a game in the NFC. You only won one game in your conference, which was the New York Giants. In your conference, in your division, which was the Giants. You're not playing for anything. You're playing for as y'all said, George, you opened up, you said mock draft, right? You're playing for a draft pick. Because I don't care if you go on a table and win the rest of it, 9-8 not getting you in the playoffs.
That's correct. I'm bringing Jaden back, though, because you've got to play your young quarterbacks as much as you can to develop them. He's thrown 168 passes this year. That's it. Is that enough development? Not for me, it's not. Do you wait until he's as close to 100% as he can get? Yes. And you do that with any of the other veterans. Maybe I can understand saying, because he's a veteran and you've just given him a big contract, Terry McLaurin, you don't have to play again this year. Jaden Daniels does need to play again this year at some point. And if anything, the big takeaway from this game is, with a healthy Jaden Daniels, this is actually not as terrible a team as the record says it is. It's actually halfway decent with a healthy Jaden Daniels. But wait until he really is healthy. His arm's totally healed up. Those earlier leg injuries he's had are as totally healed up as they can get. Then you get him back out there because now we should be about getting ready for 2026. Well, you play your young players when you're getting ready for next year. And one of those young players is Jaden Daniels. He needs to play too.
I'm going to read these comments on IG. My man Cornbread said, bring back the fullback position to lead block. Yeah, that would be good.
I love that, Cornbread. I love that.
The kicker needs, BTA too, because the kicker is trash. Ertz is fine, but they need to get somebody else some live action. I agree. His sequencing makes zero sense. He tries to run cute, trick plays at the dumbest times. Totally agree with all those statements. Absolutely. Yes, he was. Hey, Trinity, yes, I would say this. McGee was stellar. He was awesome.
McGee did a great job today.
Glenn, I wouldn't play him just because these games aren't important enough for me. I do think that I would like, and also I would need a healthier squad. This squad is like killed with injuries, and I don't want him kind of out there. But I mean, I get George's point. George has a valid point. We want live reps. I get that. I guess it depends on. It would be depending on what point. If he's coming, I'll have to say this much. If it's after the bye, then yeah, he can come back. But if it's like later on or something like that, I'm like, he don't gotta play. I don't really need him playing like 3 games in the season.
Well, and here's if you're right, let's say they take your tact and they don't play him again this year.
Mm-hmm.
Then in the off season,
he's got to
be at everything.
I agree.
He's got to be there for everything, and he's got to play in the preseason. In the games, everything you can possibly do with him at training camp, you need to do it. That's what you have to do.
Are you ain't serious, are you? This is a joke, right?
Truth be told, not a chance in a million years.
But
I don't want
to Reese Bain and Downs. Oh yeah, we ain't doing that. You joking though.
I don't want Ty Simpson. The only quarterback in that draft that I kind of would be interested in is Fernando Mendoza. I don't want him over JD5, so no.
You serious? You would trade JD5?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said trade Jaden for a boatload of picks and take Ty Simpson, Reese Bain, and Caleb Downs. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, absolutely not. Bro. I ain't doing that. Like all those players,
and
though,
DC
bro.
Slim, I don't know. Look, young quarterbacks need to play. And what we did in the last off season with one stupid series in the preseason, that is not going to cut it. You've got to play in the games. You've got to play in games where you can be sacked, where you can be hit, that kind of thing, where you face some danger. And even at the end of the season, even with other teams that either playing, well, we're going to play Philadelphia twice in the last 3 weeks. They ain't going to be playing out the spring. Dallas might be. But those are still good games to play to get yourself ready for next year, because that's what we have to do from this point forward. It's not about win, loss, draft pick, whatever. It's about getting ready for 2026, which means the young players have got to play.
That was a trash Dolphins. Y'all saying we okay against the trash teams. 16 against the 16th ranked defense.
It's better than what we were doing before, DC Slim. I don't care what you say.
Ranked defense, 16 points against the 16th ranked defense.
26. You're not wrong there, DC Slim, but
we scored 13, right?
This defense was better.
We scored 13, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was 13, but it doesn't even matter. This defense was better.
Wait. He talking about
zone for most of the game.
No. I'm with you. I'm trying to figure out what he's saying. Is he saying that we scored? I mean, they scored 16 against. Are we 26th ranked defense? Because they scored 16. I'm trying to figure out what he's saying.
I can say, well, I think we're lower than that. I think he's saying.
Okay, he's talking about but the Dolphins. I got you now.
And
so let me respond to that then.
Yeah.
I can respond.
Please.
So this is the thing, man. It don't really matter. Like at the end of the day, bro. Like you watch this team every Sunday. Like let's be real. Like it didn't matter who was like. Did you see Atlanta and did you see how Michael Penix looked against Washington? And look how Michael Penix looks after Washington. We talk about Tua, whoever. Tua has thrown for 300, 400 yards. Tua has been throwing yardage in this league, period. Tua has put up numbers in this game, in this league, period. I'm saying that if you watch that Atlanta game and see what Michael Penix did to us, and then you go fast forward and see what Tua did to us, bro, we good. Like, we was better. We played better. Like, Penix before us looked horrible. Penix after us ain't look good. You know what the common denominator was? Us. Tua didn't have that type of performance against us. So that's what I'm saying. So if you want to, there is improvement. That's no. Now, what you want to call, what you want to say, what you want to see out of improvement. I'm talking about like when you're teaching anything in life. It's when you're teaching something. A kid, it was failing tremendously throughout the process. Failing. Then all of a sudden, like that, like there's this test. He from getting an F or getting a D, he gets a C or he gets a B, whatever. That's improvement, right? It ain't an A, but it's improvement. Like it's improvement. This is improvement. Regardless of how you like it, how you want to spend it, it's improvement. Go ahead.
I measure improvement. This is how. Let's not look at improvement by the score, right?
Yeah, it's about how you play.
I look at improvement by the effort.
That too, bro.
The effort was better today. Regardless of how we feel about the defense, regardless of how you feel about the win-loss. Candy talked about effort on the pregame. Mm-hmm. So coming in, I'm looking at effort, right? This team had more effort. This defense had more effort today. They had more excitement today. So I'm not measuring by yards or scores when I measure by effort. And anybody who watched this football game, fan, friend, foe, whatever, can say that this defense had more effort. Jonathan Velma even talked about the effort, who has no benefit for this team. He talked about the effort of that he saw in the defense. So that's what we're talking about. Not necessarily points, scores, all this other stuff. It is about the effort. Was the effort better? Yes. Maybe the effort was better. And I even take this route. Maybe the effort was better today because they was playing the Miami Dolphins. I don't know, right?
Maybe
right. The effort was better today because they were playing the Dolphins and not playing the Philadelphia Eagles or playing the Green Bay Packers. But whatever it is, the effort was better today. We'll see. We have a greater test after the bye week, as George mentioned, as they start playing better teams. We'll see if the effort is still the same effort we saw today. And that's how you make the measurement. Not off of one game, but over the bigger sample size of this. But I can just say by the eye test, this team had a little bit more effort than they had in the past.
Yeah.
And my expectations, I have no high expectations right now because they're 3-8. What do we have expectations?
I have no expectations for none of it. I have no expectations, to be real with you, for their defense. I just thought I just thought they played better because I'm gonna be real with you. I just thought they played better because they weren't being coached well by the defensive coordinator. He wasn't, like I told you like I said this on the, and Candy said it. Like I said, we said this on the who's in the building and they talk to some of these players and whatever. I'm trying to tell y'all, Joe ain't a scapegoat. Like, he ain't. There's different. He's not a scapegoat. He was part of the problem. Let me just be bluntly honest with you. He was part of the problem, and it wasn't like. And it did. We didn't have to hear Jonathan Vilma give you an example why he was part of the problem. Because I'm being real. Like this is no. That's the truth. All right, we're gonna put the link in the chat. So if folks want to voice
come on in, folks,
how they feel about this loss, feel free. Paste. This is the link. This is the link.
George, George, that's a good question. But ask me, I'm not gonna say now. If I had to answer now, I would say go back, but I want to see where this team ends up and what pick they have. You know what I'm saying? Before I say, trade back, trade up. If this team ends at 3-14,
my man Paul.
If this team ends at 3-14 and they got the number 1 pick in the draft, trade that bad boy back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We gonna because we gonna be here for we ain't gonna be on here for a minute because I got some stuff I gotta do. I gotta handle too. But
thing too is Wole and I are gonna be probably arguing about that for the next several months. So
the draft. Oh yeah,
there'll be plenty of opportunities to talk about.
We are. Hey George, we are. Hey Paul, what's good, man?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's up, Paul?
Your thoughts on this game, my guy?
I'm not in the mood today. Like me and Wole talked about on Friday, defense is gonna play better. That was a natural reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Quick point. Cliff is like the basketball player that got all the great skills, plays good for about 44 minutes. Then when it comes situational, he just blanks out.
Yeah. I agree.
Santiago said it best in the chat. Coaches are bad at situational football, and Cliff is one of them.
Yeah,
I
agree.
Yes.
He is leading the clubhouse.
Yep, I agree. I think he's bad at it.
I mean, Wole was chatting during the game. I was like, he's an idiot. Why are we now? I'm being frank, man. Why are we calling? We keep calling quarterback sneaks or quarterback sweeps. Come on, man. Stop all that.
You gotta stop that, man.
36 is just killing, running people over. 3 yards here, 4 yards here. You want to fake it to him and think you outsmarting the Dolphins? Come on. You gonna try to run Mariota to the outside with quick linebackers of the Dolphins.
And this is not even young Mariota. This is old Mariota.
Exactly.
I don't get wrong. Mariota has shown bursts going downhill. Downhill is different from going side to side.
Man, that's what I say, idiot in all caps. And then on the last, in the last part of the game, you gonna throw a bomb to Chosen. You just needed 10 yards, like George said. You needed 10 yards, man. You throw, like you said, you throw a screen, it's a touchdown.
You throw a screen, it's good. Like you're not looking for the home run. You're looking to get
right.
field goal range.
I'm just looking for a single just to get my field goal kicker who is below 50-50 right now.
Yeah, exactly. We got my man DC.
He's 20-80, man.
Yeah. All right, hey Paul, I'm with you. All right, Paul, I'm gonna let you out real quick. I'm gonna put DC.
Man, let me go, man.
All right.
Later, man.
All right, y'all, I got you. Hey, my guy, man. DC Slim, what's good, my guy?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's up, DC? What's up, brother? How you feeling? What's up, man?
Hey, look, I ain't even gonna hold y'all today. I ain't even gonna play with you today. All right, I hope you're ready.
I'm ready, dog. I'm ready.
Look, my message is for the fans only, okay, and the ownership, okay. First, I'm gonna start with the fans. Look, man, I'm gonna need y'all to stop being so naive and putting all your money on the table, having hope in a bunch of losers. To hear y'all sit here and say that we look better against a garbage team. Dog, that was one of the worst games played ever. Now, I understand you're loyal to your team and everything, right? But your loyalty is becoming delusional, all right? I'm just keeping it real with you. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, when you hear me talk about these coaches all the time, I want y'all to understand one thing. You're never going to hear me blame players. Players come second when I get a chance to get a good coach to see if they're in good places. So right now, what I'm seeing, and I saw it all day today, everything y'all saying, go back to coaching, but it seemed like it's this new cliche where you're supposed to say the coach can't get fired. Why can't the coach and his staff get fired? Because if you bring this in next year with Dan Quinn, who's responsible for all of this, and I keep telling y'all, stop trying to act like they're not sitting in there watching game tape. Stop trying to act like Dan Quinn don't hear all of this. He's letting all of this fly, fellas. What are we missing? All right, I'm sick of the excuses. Everybody get mad at me all the time because I want to keep it 100 about Bobby Wagner. Dog, Bobby Wagner played every snap again. This dude came on TV last week and told you he was going to take over the defense. You saw nothing different. He blitzed the cornerback one time and stopped. Now, if you telling me that I got to next week have faith in anything, you are nuts. Man, I love y'all to death, but I'm telling you, man, we got chill, man. The only reason why this product keep happening, and this for the fans, so y'all got to stop accepting this BS. Because it sounds like we have just been accustomed to losing. Now, we all here talking about a game we lost, talking about they played better. Now, guess what? I'm going to hang up. I would love to know what they did better. And what was the difference? It wasn't no difference. You ain't see nothing better. You saw the same thing you saw against a trash team. I love y'all, man. Be easy.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I appreciate you,
DC. Appreciate you,
DC.
I appreciate you. All right, so this is what I will say. Where they play better. Like this is what I mean better. And I'm not saying better. I'm not saying the team played better as a overall. I'm just saying better in increments of what they did better. So we all know like dudes were running free like on passing plays. They were right. I'm not making this up. We saw J-Mo last week. We saw J-Mo last week. What was the week before that? Was
Jahmyr Gibbs running wild?
No. I'm gonna use receivers. I'm not even going to go with. I'm not going to go running back. J-Mo ran free last week. Before that, we played. Who we played? We saw that with CeeDee Lamb in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
We saw with. Who else? We saw in Atlanta.
Seattle, Jackson Smith and Jigba was like 30 yards.
Seattle, Jackson Jack Smith and Jigba, excuse me. Who else we see? St. Brown. St. Brown ran free. Who was running free today? At wide receiver. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, improvement. But like, because we look at Seattle and what Dan Quinn is about. Legion of Boom or whatever. That's what truth be told, that's pretty much where I think. And even Dallas, when he came in Dallas, he improved the secondary in Dallas. It wasn't even a run defense. The run defense was trash. I mean, towards the end part, but he improved the passing defense.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my improvement. That's what I saw. I saw what I expected to see.
I saw improvement in the offense, man. They only gave it one sack today. They one sack today. What I also saw an improvement was this.
That's true though, and I do want to acknowledge this though. Yeah, but I'll say this. I want to ask this though. And this is why I use Michael Penix, Alexander. This is why I use him as an example because he gave us work, and before that he looked like trash. But go ahead.
I mean, it's Tua. I mean, they only gave up 100. Tua only had 142 passing yards.
Yeah, I think Paul was come back on too. I'm gonna put Paul in. He'll come back on. What's
up,
Paul?
Thanks. Real quick, to answer DC Slim question and everybody else's question about why you don't fire coaches during a year like that. I learned that earlier this week, listening to another radio show, that from an expert, you don't fire coaches. It's called a coaching courtesy. And head coaches, you have to be like die straight to fire.
I agree with that.
It's a month to leave for real. As upcoming assistants, defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators, and as a head coach, you let management fire you as like a head coach, like the Giants did. But as a head coach, you do not fire assistants during the year or the middle of the year like that as a coaching courtesy, because nobody else will want to work under you.
Yeah,
that's common in the NFL.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can complain all we want. They're not going to fire whole staffs like that because one, of the coaching courtesy, and two, if you want to get fired, it has to come from upper management. So that's all I had to say.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the knowledge.
Just to add on to his point, add on Paul's point, there are going to be staff changes at the end of the year, and they might be dramatic. We don't know if it's going to be the whole staff, some of the staff. It's not unreasonable to think that two of these coordinators are going to be out of here in January.
Okay.
And maybe most of the offensive staff or defensive staff with them. So, I mean, you are going to get change. It's just a matter of how much. It's not going to be a little. It's just a matter of how much it's going to be.
Jordan Love got hurt.
Yeah, Jordan Love had to jog to the locker room. He might be coming back. but Jordan Love got hurt.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you, man? I hate this quarterback, man. I hate him. No one said cut his shoulder injury. I hate Jordan Love, man. I hate him.
He's about to do me over in one league where I still got
I hate him, man. I'm about to freaking cut this dude, man. So, all right, I'm sorry.
Can't win for losing, man.
I'm sorry, everybody. I apologize.
That's all right.
It is, but yeah. Indian Lake, yeah, definitely. It is.
Mm-hmm.
Tua has had completed 109 passes out of 20, achieving a completion percentage of 68.2. He has thrown 1,900. Yeah, I agree. 17 touchdowns, 13. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We acting like I ain't say Tua throw a lot of interception. We acting like Tua don't throw the football, bro. That's what I agree with you, bro. That's what I'm saying. We acting like Tua is like, no, he don't throw the football. That's all I'm saying. He ain't like Jordan. Somebody say he ain't Justin Fields. Like, he's not Justin Fields. Exactly. We making it seem like he's as bad as that. Like, he throws for 20 yards or something. I agree. Totally agree. It's actually worse than Penix, which tells a story. At this particular point in time, I'm talking about the point in time when we played Penix. If you do it when we played Penix before that, and when Tua wasn't worse than Penix at that time.
Yeah. Hey, I want to touch on something.
It doesn't really matter though. It doesn't really matter. They both were like that's my point is that we made a quarterback that was struggling to look good against us. That's my point.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I want to go back to another point, man. I want one thing that I want to go back to, and we're not giving this guy much smoke today.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to give Marcus Mariota a lot of smoke.
That interception. We got Todd on too.
We got to talk about that interception, man.
That was a dumb interception.
Because the interception, it is 1st and 10, Marcus.
It was dumb.
It is 1st and 10. Zach Ertz is covered. Take the freaking sack. You have a linebacker underneath. You have a safety running with Zach Ertz. Take the freaking sack. Live to die. 2nd and 15, 2nd and 18, whatever case may be. Take the ball. Stop trying to make something out of it. And then live or die another play. But
Glen, I got a question on that play.
We got somebody come. We have Todd on real quick. We can go to Todd real quick. Okay. What's good, Todd?
Todd had to go get something to eat. Todd had to go get something to eat, man. He was hungry.
I'm coming back from making that run. Y'all can finish with the discussion. I think I was going a good place, but
you're right, bro.
I'm just hearing a lot of noise. So I guess my question is, what we doing? What we doing and what we saying? Because I get it. We frustrated right now. Mm-hmm. As a fan base, we frustrated. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I think as a fan base, we're not realistic. Like, I get it. I'm the main one that talks trash. Wole accuse me all the time of being petty. I'm leading the conspiracy to get rid of Terry and all this other stuff. I get it.
You do.
I get it.
You one of them.
I'm one of them. But as I take off my stunner shades, what we doing? Because if you want to blow up the whole coaching staff tomorrow, who's coming in to coach? Who's coming in? You gonna get Ken Norton to call the plays? Who getting to call the offensive plays? We getting whatever? Who? I don't even know who is it? Johnson, the offensive specialist.
You got Lynn Johnson. You got all the others.
So at this point, if we being realistic, the season is washed. To me, it was washed after the Bears game, but it's washed. Yeah, now we at the point where we evaluate, and in order to evaluate everything properly, I was joking with Wole earlier. I said I got a whole book of notes because now I got to question the teams. If anything, I got to question their evaluation process because it goes back on both sides of the ball. What are we evaluating? How did we come up with the concept that Mikey has to play the slot when you put him on the outside today and we don't hear nothing from the number one receiver? Now I got to question your evaluation. Why are y'all telling me that Chris Rodriguez at best is our 3rd or 4th string running back, but every time he touches the ball, he's averaging almost 6 yards a carry, and he don't get the ball the second half? Now I got to question your evaluation. Why is Chris Moore on the field where I jokingly call him 50-50, but he ain't even that. He's 30-70. The ball hits him in the hands. I mean, I get what you're saying, George. We didn't need it, but the ball was on the money. It hit the man in the hands. He
I thought was his hand getting held? What's his name? Was Mika holding his hand? I can't tell.
But that's why I said Terry would have caught that, but then I called Heath for that in the chat. So I'm just saying. Then Chris Moore laid on the ground and act like his shoulder was hurt.
Yeah.
That's what they do in Little League. When they make a ball hand play, they fake an injury. So then again with the whole evaluation process, Louisville and
still bad, but they were bad. That's my point, though. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
Yeah, Louisville, I was about to curse, but I caught myself. Louisville has been terrible the whole year. What are we evaluating? Everybody's talking about bench Wagner. I would rather have McGee and Wagner in there than Wagner and Louisville at this point.
True, I agree with that.
So it's to the point now where, I don't need no new coaches in here because I need to, if I'm AP or if I'm a senior person, I'm evaluating everything. That's what I told Wole before. Everything is on the table. I'm evaluating everybody. Yeah. So I'm the type of person, if you a chef and you come in here and you cook this stuff and the food is terrible, I'm going to let you serve it. I'm going to let you do, because you put this plate out here. You told me that Louisville was straight. You told me that Mikey was good in the slot. You told me we didn't need another receiver to run the route because Debo was good at being something more than just a gadget receiver.
Yep.
All y'all told me that. So I'm evaluating everything. Coaches, players, the play, Madden book, play caller Cliff. I mean, he calling plays like it's a man game with the injuries off. Why are you running your backup quarterback on a sweep on the goal line when the Dolphins are light in the rear end and their one strength is speed on the corners, on the edges? Makes no sense.
Bradley Chubb out there and stuff. You going out, you trying to run outside.
Right. Especially when you got McNichols, Jerry McNichols, who's a heavy back. Also, we got Rodriguez running downhill, and also you got Bill got running backs who can know how to get to the end zone, get 1 yard.
Right. And everybody knows I'm a Connolly guy. I was one of those people that stood up for the pick.
You did.
But I called it out. He's been terrible for the past 6 weeks. And then I see Coleman in there, the one series. Now, I was corrected. They said it was running jumbo. But I'm sitting there looking at it like, wow, the one time I thought that's what the line was going to be. Thompson at one tackle, Coleman at the other tackle. It sure looked good to me. And look, I'm not even mad if you still draft Connolly. Let him sit for a year, because that was the book on him anyway, that he had to get stronger.
Yeah,
he had to develop.
I think, Todd, we both said that, because I said that too, that he was a young guy. He couldn't. His set was pass blocking, and his set was run blocking, not pass blocking. He can't. He was young. He's gotten beat for 6 weeks. I mean, he got beat for 11 weeks now. So he's gotten exposed for 11 weeks. Right.
So my whole thing is, to me, I'm gonna give this my one last negative, and I'm gonna give one positive before I go.
You go ahead.
The evaluation, to me, that's the common thread. This coaching staff, I'll be honest, the evaluation portion I would have to question, because everything that they're doing, schematically wise, player development wise, and position wise, doesn't make sense. Because, like y'all said, why would you put a corner to catch a punt in a critical situation when Debo, it does. But that goes back to me saying that that's part of the problem of having your head coach calling defensive plays. Because if you go back and look at the tape, Dan Quinn was celebrating with his team, giving chest bumps while the special teams was running out there on the field. A head coach that doesn't have that obligation would have said, whoa, why Mikey out there?
That's true.
Why we ain't got Debo out there? See, that's the problem when your defensive coordinator, because if you ever call plays, you're in the mix. You saw DQ. He was out there chest bumping, everybody like, yeah. And he missed it. Because if that was me, I would have been like, nah. Lizzo, whoever made that decision, Debo. It's too important in the game to put a guy back. I don't care what we practice the whole week.
Yeah.
It's the same reason why Joe Gibbs in critical time, time out. I want Darryl Green out there.
Yeah. True. Darryl Green will catch that, boy. Well, hold up. Best player, one of the best players, right? Oh, yeah. Like I said, you put your best player out there, baby.
Yeah.
So
your Dion, your shorthand players, man. Like you,
right.
Dion go get it.
Yeah, like I said.
But on the positive, because I don't want to sound like a DC Slim disciple. Love you, bro. I had to throw that shot at you. I don't want to sound like I got to give one positive. The one positive is I get it. Score-wise, we all disappointed, but I did see some things out there that made sense. I did see some positive things. I did see the line play better, the offensive line. I did see my boy Mikey look good on the outside. Take that one muff out the way. And guess who else I didn't see in a bad sense? I didn't see Martin throwing himself in the ground, missing tackles.
Often, yeah, you're right. You're
right, throwing himself at people's legs and knees. I saw him actually wrapping up.
Yeah.
So it was some positive. It's just, at this point, I'm not even, I get it. We want wins, but I'm at full evaluation phase. I need to find out who's going to be on this team next year, coaches and players.
Yeah, and you saw Jordan McGee too. He looked good. You didn't say you saw Jordan.
That's your man. That's your man.
You gotta say it though. You saw Jordan McGee.
I gotta give him credit. He was flying. He was out there flying. He wasn't doing the Luvu, running and just. He like my. You know what he reminds me of? For all my guys that got dogs, he run full speed and then run up on it just like with the tail wagging.
That's Luvu for real. No, real talk. That's Luvu. That's Luvu for real. No. That's a good example, bro. That's Luvu for real.
I was like, bro, make a play. You run yourself out of more plays than anybody.
He runs himself out of more plays, bro. It's like he gets so hyped that he get there and he be like, oh.
What am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do? Oh, okay.
Right.
Like, come on, bro. Like you get there. You actually do get there. You get there and it's like you, for that hot second, it's like now what? You like now
what? Right. He ran up on the. It's like I used to raise cane corsos. Like my little pup, when I had one, he run up on the tire, don't know what to do with it. He just run up on it full speed and don't know what to do with it. You just running up on it. You being a young pup with it, and I don't need him to be that. He's one of our veterans.
He's one of the people. Poorly, like you say, poorly disciplined. Yes, he is, man. I'm serious, and I'm not saying like it's like the decline is so real, like because now it's like because you see it, like I'm gonna keep mentioning that HN play where we had lost like 5-6 yards back, and then I'm like Luvu was like right.
Hold on. Not even 5-6 yards back, 5 or 6 yards back on the sideline.
On the sideline, Glenn. Yes. Well, you had
on
the
sideline,
bro.
On the sideline.
Luvu's been ducking the smoke a lot out there.
On the sideline. You push him out of bounds. The sideline is your friend.
Inexcusable. If they had better options, he would have been sitting right next to me after that play.
I agree, man. But
Me too.
I'm with like you said though. I would definitely consider, but I know they ain't gonna do it because I mean we know they ain't gonna do it. But having Bobby and him, Bobby and
McGee, I would rather have right now. Luvu needs to sit because
I agree.
It's like a quarterback. He ain't seeing it right now. It's like because I'm sitting there watching. Like, what was he looking at?
Yeah, I'm serious.
And he was so much a part of our defense last year, our identity, that they actually fed off of his energy to the point where I remember going to the games, people chanting Luvu.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, bench him. Everybody can't bench him.
Nobody chanting no more, bro.
See, Taj, the problem is, right? The problem is last year, the bloodline storyline was going on in WWE, right? If that storyline is cut, they check. See, he was feeding off a Roman, right? So Luvu was feeding off a Roman. Now Roman ain't on top. So
you being funny, but you being funny.
So what you saying? What you saying? Luvu needs the tribal. He needs the council. He needs my man Paul.
He needs the wise. He needs the wise man. He needs the wise man.
You trying to be funny about that? I think there's some truth to that. I ain't gonna hold you. They call him Moose and everything. They call him Moose and everything. I think he was leaning on that bloodline storyline. I ain't gonna lie to you. They call him Moose and everything. You think it's? I mean, I kind of see it.
Hey, look. If it is, he's going out like that storyline.
He's going out sad like that storyline. All right, man. All right, Taj, man. Appreciate you, my guy.
Gotta get Taj to testify before he leaves because he was testifying out there.
I want to bring something up that was in the chat real quick, Wole. And this is, and I gotta find it. I'm gonna find it here in the chat, which was a good comment. And I want to just talk on this bit, man. When's our next win coming?
When?
If Jaden comes back, there might be more than one. There might be several.
You talking about
honestly?
I don't know y'all be talking about wins for it.
Hey, I got Darnell want to know when do you think the next win is coming?
I mean, look,
what's the schedule? They got who they got?
They got the Broncos next. Their offense is so bad right now that you'd give Washington a chance in that game at home. Honestly, especially if Jaden's back.
The Broncos defense is good.
No, the Broncos defense is thorough.
Right,
their offense is putrid.
Let me this whole Jaden back thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just see how Jaden looks, man. I'm not going to assume I feel like this is a team. This is a team effort of being bad. Let me be bluntly honest with you. This is a team effort in being bad. There is no miracle worker. Like if Jaden could we lost it. Look, man. His defense is awful. The Dallas Cowboys. What did Jaden do against the Dallas
Cowboys? True.
So I'm not going to let the Broncos defense is one of them.
No, it is, but their offense is.
I'm just saying,
awful.
You know what I'm saying? My point is, there's no savior. No. That's what I'm saying. There's no savior.
No, I understand, but it's that is a winnable game if we got Jaden.
We will make
the Giants is a winnable game if we get the bad Jameis. If we get bad Jameis against the Giants, that's a winnable game.
Maybe the Giants. The Giants.
I agree with you, DC.
And then the Cowboys is a winnable game because who knows what their situation is going to be. They'll be playing out the string on Christmas as well.
Why is that a winnable game? Why we don't know this? Like I'm saying, I'm gonna be real with you. Win a bull. You're not saying we're going to win. You said win a bull. Okay. Right,
win a bull. Yeah, a winnable game. So it's like Darnell, if Jaden comes back and plays well,
winnable.
Then they will win another game. They might win 2 or even 3.
Wait. You said they will win. Okay, now you change your statements up a little bit. Win a bull. No, I said they might.
Win? I said they might win another game. They might. They will win another game. They might even win 2 or 3. That's what I said.
It's a 3-game home. Hold on, real quick before you get there. It's a 3-game home. Is a 3-game home stretch. The next 3 games are at home, and does that make a difference? I'll let you go.
No, not to me. I don't care. I don't be caring. Okay. I'll say this. Because to me, those games are winnable. And when you turn winnable, they're winnable with Mariota. Ain't like Mariota can't win you. If that's the case, you're not argument. I'm not saying they're winnable, but I don't think that Jaden could. Right now, the way this team is playing, I don't know if Jaden can save this team. That's just my point. Now, Jaden 2024, yes. You telling me? Are you? I guess it's about George. Are you expecting Jaden 2024 to be out there or Jaden 2025?
I'm expecting something better than Jaden 2025, but not as good as Jaden 2024. I'm if he's healthy and he's really healthy, I think he can be better than what he's been early in the season, but he ain't going to be as good as last year because that is impossible to replicate given our situation. All right,
so I mean, and this is not shade on because I love Jaden. This ain't shade Jaden. Which game has Jaden? Because I want to do your evidence because I only go off evidence. What game?
No, and I don't.
I know, you know what I mean? I
will concede. I don't have evidence for that.
Yeah, okay. So, because I'm going to ask you, what game in 2025 do you felt like he was at that point where, you would say he saved this team? I could.
No, there isn't. I'm saying there's no evidence. I'm saying better than what we've seen this year, just not as good as last year.
Okay. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I just want to make sure because I need Jaden. I want Jaden to be. That's why I'm at a point now where I want Jaden to that's why I made this argument. I want Jaden to he may need another coach to help, another offensive coordinator to get the best out of him. DC Slim says wrap 5 in plastic and put him on the show. He needs to watch more to game tape. See, all right. To that, this is George. You want him out there in the field, which I think he needs a lot more. I won't even lie to you. This is what he needs a lot more. It's to sit and watch more game tape, which I would make the argument. Not that literally go old school, watch game tape and see coverages and see how people are playing. But you do need, to your point though, George, you do want that, put that in action too. So I'm not taking that away from you, but it's seeing the coverages. You know what I mean? It's seeing the coverages. That's a thing that I feel like will help him a lot. But I do also think that, to your point, it just depends. If it's after the bye, then sure, why not? I mean, I wouldn't want him to. I wouldn't personally. I'm okay with him sitting out, but I'm also I'm cool with that though. I'm cool with him playing, but if we after the bye, I'm not cool with playing like non-competitive games. I don't like the VR stuff is cool. I like the actual. I don't know. We'll see. The VR stuff was cool when it sounded good initially. Like I don't know if it's like a thing anymore. Is it still a thing like to make people great?
Yes, I think it's still a thing, but I think it's still a thing for him.
Great for him.
Yeah, because that's what he's used to, and that's what he plays at. Now we're measuring. Let's remember we're measuring something he's not playing. So I don't want if he was playing, it worked for him, right?
Yeah.
The games that he played, he wasn't terrible.
Yeah, he wasn't terrible. No. I'm not saying. That's what I'm not saying.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's still, I think it works for him, but we don't have the key word of the day. I mean, still George's word again. We don't have the sample size this year.
We don't though. That's a fair thing to say. I'll tell you, it's a fair thing. We don't have the sample size.
We don't have the sample size this year. So that's why it's the same argument. Somebody said sophomore slump. I can't say he's in a slump because he hasn't played. How can you be in a slump if you don't play?
I mean, you could tell. Like I'll say this, he's not. I mean, from the games we saw, because it's a small sample size.
But in a small sample size,
all right. I'll just put everything because all right. It's all about continuing what you did last year, right? I'm not gonna go with how you started the year because you're thinking like as a young player, you're ascending, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is why it's disappointing for me. Like some of the stuff that I didn't like about it. Like in the beginning of his beginning, I said this, like he wasn't throwing people open to me. Like he was waiting for people to get open and he ran. But he used his legs. He didn't see it, so it was cool with me. Mm-hmm. Then towards the middle part to the end of the season, he was letting that thing rip. So he was anticipating passes. You saw him in that overtime game to Atlanta, like how like he was on one. You know what I mean? Like he's making big throws, like big boy throws. Not he opened by himself. Even the touchdown pass in the Eagles game when he found Crowder. That was a let the thing rip go. That was a big boy throw. Like he didn't make him. He wasn't. Now fast forward, he ain't. To 2025, he ain't making rhythm big boy throws. They're back to being open throws, and that's cool. But when you try to ascend into the NFL, like to the next level as a quarterback in the NFL, you got to anticipate. You got to make big boy throws. Like you get their windows aren't going to be wide open. Like they're not going to be. You're not going to have the elite receiver all the time, or even a elite receiver may be getting double coverage, so you're gonna have to find a way to get it through. Like if it's open, because NFL open is different from college open.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So yeah, that's my thing. But I think that's what was disappointing with me with him. It was more like the big boy throws. Everything else, I'm cool with his decision making because he trusts himself. Yeah. I do like he understands. Like all right, for instance, the interception that Mariota threw, he's not throwing that.
No.
Yeah, no way.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
absolutely.
It's a two-way. So Santiago said exactly. Well, that Mariota throws with it. He does throw in anticipation, but also Jay to the same way. You're right, he does. But Jaden is also more safe than Mariota with the football.
Mm-hmm.
On the same time, like he does not throw that pass to Zach Ertz. He does not throw that pass. He knows. He's underneath. He will not throw that pass. That's the difference. That's the difference.
And I want to go to something real quick. Shout out to the Dolphin fan. We ain't gonna try to ignore you because you're in the chat. Shout out to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, PI calls. Yeah. My point is this, and the Dolphin. You can and I recognize the Dolphin fan for this. Is McDaniel still fired? That call, it shouldn't even been overtime. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Washington, right?
Commanders it's 1:44 left on the clock. Washington Commanders have no timeouts.
Yeah,
and you're on the 3-yard line. Kick the freaking field goal.
He's on the 1-yard line, but
you're on the 1 line. You're on the 1-yard line.
Matter, though. It's 4th down. Like, why do you? I don't get that. Like,
can I stick up for him a little bit on that one?
Go for it.
You're giving the ball back to Washington with a lot of time anyway. Do you want to give them the ball back at the 30 with a 3-point lead, or have them down at their own 1?
I'm gonna tell you why it's a bad decision. This is why it's a bad decision. It's because Washington almost proved it. They just had a bad kicker. Like, I'd rather have a tie. They only had with no timeouts of 1:44. That's not enough time. It shouldn't. If your defense is respectable, that's not enough time. They really shouldn't be getting you a touchdown. That should be enough time to give, and especially when knowing that Washington lost all their they don't have all their guns. Like they just lost another receiver. Why are you even doing that? Kick the field goal. Make them go at least. If you don't trust your defense, and the least you're getting is a tie.
Mm-hmm. And Washington's moving the football. Washington's moving the football all game long.
They could have moved the football. They moved the football again. So what if your kicker was good?
They did.
You would have got a touchdown. You would have lost because you didn't kick the field goal.
No, that's fair.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you meant. Like if 0-0, it's like you scoring a touchdown, you're going up regardless. All you're doing is dictating 7 from 3. To be real, that's all you're dictating. And Washington move the football like that for real. That's still enough time to what you're saying. That's still enough time to score a touchdown. For what you're saying, I'm telling you that you get the 3 points. Now Washington, all they're thinking baseline is 3 anyway. Mm-hmm. Your defense now has to step up. You're not losing the game. There's no chance to lose the game. You putting yourself in advantage to like really. There's 2 ways. Like there's 2 ways. There's only one way to lose the game for you. That's them to score a touchdown. Now you put yourself in a way where there's 2 ways for you to lose a football game: a touchdown or a field goal. That's bad, bro. Like I don't care. Bad. Like I don't care which. He just wanted a touchdown worse than anything. Nah, you kick the field goal. Don't even chance it. Hey, then you trust your defense to take a stop.
He need to send Matt Gay a Christmas gift of if you McDaniels. Take him out to dinner. If he gets cut, pick him up because he gave them a gift today because the 2 field goals that he missed today, game's over. He missed 2.
Yeah. He get it. It saved his job. That was a bad. Yeah. That was really a bad. Like I was like Vilma. I was like, why are you not like crucifying this dude? That's a bad call. Regardless.
I was crucifying him. I was at church.
Like I said, thank you. Like literally,
I said thank you
because either way to me, either way, like we're gonna get the ball back regardless. You're not kneeling the ball. We're gonna get an opportunity to do something with the football. Mm-hmm. So then it was like, all right, if we stop them, damn, we get a chance to win now. And that changes everything.
Changed everything.
Like that changed. It went from we gotta get a touchdown to like, we can win.
We just gotta get a field goal.
Win. Like he was man. I was like when they kept talking. I ain't gonna do that. But still, like he a funny dude.
I don't want him as George. I know you
got the real facts. That's a fact. I do. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the Dolphins fan.
George, legit. I tell you this. Do you really want him as your OC making calls like that?
I said that. No, what?
I have to say, I felt a little worse about that after today.
Well, I said that. George, Glenn, I'm not going to lie to you. I wanted him initially. I don't think I want him anymore. No,
I felt a lot worse about it.
He wild, man.
But I would also hope that with a coach over him that might rein in his worst impulses, maybe that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, that was wild, bro. I don't even know.
Yo,
I don't need to because Dan like to go for it too at times. I don't know. I don't think they're a good match because that was weird to me.
Here's the question:
would you like to be 7-10? Nah. I want to be back. I want to be a top 5 pick. I don't want to be 7-10. I want to be a bad team. I like if you're going to be bad, be bad.
Darnell, I want whatever will get us better prepared for 2026. And so I'm just going to keep saying that. And that is, I want to play our young players. Mm-hmm. I want to see our franchise quarterback play again this year and get some reps. I want to be getting ready for 2026, these last 6 games.
Well, go ahead.
Here's my problem with this team, right? And here's my problem with Cliff Kingsbury, right? This team today was 0-3 in the red zone.
Yeah, after being really good in the red zone all season.
And which was really good last year in the red zone. Who was really good in the red zone last year, right? Which was really good on 4th down last year. All those are Jaden Daniel factors. Let's keep it a buck. Which means Cliff Kingsbury right now can't operate without Jaden Daniels. He's not operating his offense. He wasn't
operating with Jaden.
But it was better though. It was better. Jaden made. I'm gonna say better because Jaden made up for what Cliff called.
But
and I don't know if Marcus has the veto power like Jaden has because Jaden would make up for it with his feet.
I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. It's not because I don't know if it's better. I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's a Cliff problem. To be real with you. I do think that Cliff makes Mariota better. I don't know if another coach would make Mariota better, to be real with you. I think Mariota and Cliff fit each other. Like for Mariota, not for Cliff, for Mariota.
Right.
I will say that Mariota's the offense has scored. If you look at the stats, they've scored more with Mariota than Jaden. Look at the stats. Yeah. The highest Jaden's highest scored game was the
Bears game. He threw 3 touchdowns.
No, scored game. How much they scored in that game?
I can't remember.
They had 24 against the Bears.
The Chargers is highest scored game, 27. That's the highest scored game.
Oh, no, those Raiders. They got 41 against the Raiders with Mariota.
Mariota got 40. Against Atlanta, he had how much?
God, what was it? 21, 28, whatever it was.
28. The higher,
yeah.
Jayden scores, Mariota's scores are higher than Jayden scores.
Mm.
They are. I'm not making that up.
But if you look at the touchdowns,
but I'm just telling you, like, so I don't think my thing is, it is not a knock on Jayden. I'm just not a Jayden thing. This is more
right.
It's like I said, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. The issue is like Cliff and his play calling and what he does situationally. Like, he's the one that runs Jayden a lot on these readouts. He runs Jayden a lot. He does this. He runs these wide receiver screens consistently. Like, he does this. Like, ain't nothing. He does this. So I'm just saying, like, I'm at a point now with Cliff where he may just right now in 2025, he may reach the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? I will say this. You know what I mean? You with your backup and you're able to score points, God bless you. Like, that's tough. I'm not going to act like that's not an easy thing. That's an easy thing. That's a hard thing. Like, we will all watch football. When your backup comes in, we've seen offenses go all the way left. Some are good, but some go all the way left. You know what I mean? Like, if you watch the Baltimore Ravens with Cooper Rush, that offense is horrible without Lamar. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That was horrible. So sometimes your backup doesn't even give you the offense that you're starting, like anything close to your offense your starter gives you. So I'm not going to act like Cliff is horrible, because anytime you can put up numbers with a backup, it's cool. Like, I'm not going to do that. But on the same side, your situational coaching as an offensive coordinator, nah. And you need, and to Glen, to your point, Cliff, this is who Cliff need. All right, Cliff does need Jayden. You're right. Cliff needs 2025. He needs 2024 Jayden. That's what Cliff needs. He needs that Jayden to save his offense. 2025 Jayden ain't the Jayden that he needs. He needs 2024 Jayden. That makes his offense potent. That Jayden gets the fourth down pickups. That Jayden gets gets those plays. You know what I'm saying? That's the Jayden he needs. Cliff needs 2024 Jayden. If he ain't get 2024 Jayden, I don't know if Cliff's offense is ready for Jayden. I don't think Jayden for Jayden, and Paul said it right here. He may just need Jayden needs to make Jayden better. He needs another OC to make him better. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that, again, I'm not going to act like Jayden. Yeah, 2025 is 2025 Jayden can't save him. Sure. Unless 2025 Jayden go back to being 2024 Jayden, then yeah, he can save you. That's all. I love Jayden. I'm saying, like, what we saw in 2024, it's just the same. It was special. And you know what I mean? And he hasn't been healthy, to George's point. So he's been hit with some injuries. So we don't know how healthy he can be when he comes back. So that's all. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But who knows, man? This has been. We'll see how this season goes. This thing goes, man. But I mean, I'm already checked out the season. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm mentally checked out in terms of wins and losses. So yeah, like when that dumb kicker missed the kick, I was like, all right, here we go. It's over. Like, yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm glad I cut him off my fantasy team a few weeks ago. And like, now, you know what I mean? Now I'm with George. I was trying to stick up for the dude. I guess I'd be trying to stick up for my fantasy players. I'm like, now I'm with George, man. That dude trash, man. Like, again, I'm gonna be real.
Stay in Madrid, that gay.
Yeah, but
Stay in Madrid.
See, we talking about coaches. Should we start questioning AP a little bit?
Oh yeah, no. AP's got to get some of the smoke too. Yeah. I don't want to fire him.
No, not fire him.
I have faith in him that through this draft and this offseason, he's going to rebuild some of this roster and get younger like we need to and get some talent in here. But yeah, Adam Peters has stubbornly made him stick with Matt Gay when there's long been evidence that he sucks.
Yeah.
Adam Peters is the one that kept Noah Brown and let Diami Brown and OZ walk out the door. That's a disaster. We were in a situation where we're pressed about Dietrich Wise being hurt and Dorrance Armstrong because we don't have any depth at defensive end. These are the things. I mean, Adam's got to be the one that goes to Dan and says there's got to be change in the coaching staff, whether that's enforced, whether it's not enforced. Whatever. Adam's got to do that. Got to put the big point pants on and maybe have a little friction with your coach and say, we need some new assistants in here because this ain't good enough.
I
agree with Taj on this, man. Taj said I think a lot of Jaden's struggle has to do with receivers as well. Last year, receiver was better route runners, which is true.
Oh, I don't think there's any question about that. I totally
Amadeus Zacchaeus, Wole, it took a while to warm up to Amadeus, but Zacchaeus did get open.
Man, Olamide, I watched Olamide recently, man. I don't know if you want that dude back here. I'll be hot and cold with Olamide. I'll be like, I watched the game when he dropped every pass in the wide receiver tree. I was like, damn, you can do that. And then I bet you know what?
You had Jameson Crowder too though last year.
That's what I'm saying. Look, hey, bro.
Yeah, vets.
Hey, Glen, I've been complaining. Why not bring that dude back?
Why not bring
That's
Crowder
what I'm
back?
saying. Like you bringing all these like Corey Jones and all these. You brought Robbie Chosen back.
Bring Jameson Crowder back.
You can't bring Jameson Crowder, a dude who helped your team. That's what I'm saying. I don't know AP. I don't know.
Hey,
AP.
I put it this way: Crowder would have cut that punt.
Yeah, hey,
ain't no question about it.
Crowder would have cut that punt.
Yes.
If you had Jameson Crowder on your roster, he would have been out there catching punts.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta live with the OZ drop games. I know, man. Them things be real. No one get open. Look, I'm gonna tell you. Look, this is the thing, man.
No one gets open in the training room too much.
Look, y'all not going. This is the thing. Y'all not going to use this Noah thing forever. All right, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. All right, I ain't gonna do this Noah thing. Noah is who we thought he was.
Yo, but I go back to Taj.
Noah is who we thought he was.
Evaluation. We have the coaching staff. Adam Peters have to do better evaluation on players because evaluation. Noah should have been gone. Crowder should have been in it. De'Ami Brown should have stayed in, even though he wanted money. I just think there were some guys that they could have kept. That was there.
We're not going to do this Noah thing, man. This is like there's things in life that you know are guaranteed. All right, know what? This sounds fun. These are things in life that are guaranteed.
Noah's gonna get hurt.
There's death, taxes, and Noah on the IR.
Yes.
That's what you know.
I think we need to do the show, man. I know we got a bye week this week, but who's coming back?
Oh, who's gonna come back? That's some shit. That could be that's a whole off-season show, though.
That's a whole off-season show, too. Off-season show. Because right now, a lot of these one-year deals and a lot of these people that we're talking about are not coming back.
Dude, they're definitely not coming back.
Like, you got coaches. Some coaches ain't coming back.
Yeah, a lot of players
ain't coming back. Players. A lot of players ain't coming back.
A lot of one-year deals.
That's why I don't get. Honestly, that's why I don't get. Like, some folks, like, complain about certain players and stuff. Like, the season is the season. But some of the players that y'all complain about, they ain't gonna be back anywhere. So don't worry about it. That's why I'm a realist. I don't really argue about certain things, but I know there's certain people have as much. I like Bobby, so I'm gonna feel like I like Bobby. But I
like Bobby too.
But I think I'm pretty confident Bobby won't be back. Like I know Bobby probably won't be back. Von Miller won't be back. Frankie will be back.
Oh, my bad. I don't want to ignore you because you're on here. It was a bad PI call. You missed that part of the show. Go back and rewind it. We talked about the DI.
Yeah, we did talk about that very early.
Yeah,
I wouldn't lie to you. Man, he didn't even touch him. I was like, what kind of? I ain't gonna. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I was like, is Vegas out here? Like, is this a Vegas thing?
It is Vegas.
I will not lie to you. That was like the most egregious. I was like, he must have touched him earlier. I watched it. I was like, oh, he didn't touch him at all.
I thought it was somewhere else. I'm like, they gotta have the wrong guy.
What makeup call? There ain't no makeup call. What makeup call was that? It's a makeup call for what?
Makeup call for what? I mean, that was bad. That was really bad. And it was huge playing the game too.
That call was so big. If there was a makeup call, we deserved to give him 2. We deserved to give him 2. Like, for real. The line was 2 points. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Oh, they were holding all day. Were they holding? Oh, they were holding, but I don't know. I mean, that call was huge though, bro. I wouldn't even lie.
No, that's a massive call on the game. Yeah,
we're gonna have 60%. I'm saying. I don't think that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I don't
huge turnover in this roster. Yes,
that's why I don't get holding Wagner from behind. Who's going Wagner from behind? Oh, a play? I don't know. Dolphins all day. I mean, I don't know. I ain't really paying attention like that thoroughly. I won't lie to you. I was still trying to shake off being sleepy and stuff, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, but how would all in all, how would you, other than DC Slim, because I know he gonna say F, how would you grade Dan Quinn's job as defensive play caller?
C-.
C-?
Yeah, C. You can't go higher than a C because you didn't win the game. So C.
The reason I can't go. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna justify my C minus. Right. Justified is you got 1 sack, no turnovers, and from a guy who would normally turn the ball over, you didn't cause any turnovers. You didn't cause any turnovers.
What you call the not a D? I know you would do a D. I know he would do a D. I know Todd, you a D. Okay, buddy, I see you. A B. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I agree with you. That's just I agree. I'm more.
How you doing? How y'all go? I used to teach. So how do y'all go on a curve when there was only one person taking the test?
Well, I'm gonna say this. No.
Who you curving it with?
B minus. Oh, you trying to curve? Why do the curve? Why do the curve?
Why are we curving? There's only one person taking. Now
I feel like it's a C plus. I feel like I like the C plus. I feel like I think it would have been an A if they got the win. It's a C plus. I'm gonna give it because I do think that you need to win. I'm not gonna give you something unless you shut them out. Then there's something, or you gave them only 3 points. The only reason why I feel like that's the only reason why I personally felt like I feel like the 4th down stops are like turnovers to me because they're like you change possessions, like you test a turnover. So you got pressure. You had 2 sacks actually. They had 2 sacks because they had 2 sacks, right? You had Vaughn and then you had one with Martin. Did Jacob Martin get that sack?
Jacob Martin is 2.
Yeah, Martin got a sack.
2 sacks because Vaughn had a sack too because they declined that play when he had sack. 2 sacks. They didn't have any turnovers. Mikey could have had a turnover if he just caught it, like to George's point, right? 3 sacks. I'm sorry, he had 3 sacks. Yeah. So yeah, I'm cool with that. You held him to You held him to 16 points. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, JJ got the sack. Yeah, the quarterback blitz. Fact. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Paul. So yeah, I would give him a C plus. And the only reason, and it would be an A if they won. It would have been an A if they won.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. No, because look, man. Look, if you know what you need to do, go to this is how I look at it. Go to their average defensive stats and go to what they did this. I think that's the best way to do it. Go what they do defensively average wise, and then go to what they did today. That's the best way I think to compare it. Matter of fact, you can compare it. Yeah, go to that and see what you shoot. How many points did the Giants score against us that first week?
6.
6?
Yeah.
See, that's the best out.
But they had Sierra's husband, so
yeah, Sierra's husband is like something else.
Hey, yo, he's making a whole bunch of paper sitting on the bench.
I know he'll be. I would take a D over a F.
I take a D over. I'd rather my kids just bring a D home than F.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but it's okay though. Look, man,
it's still to everybody's point, man. It's still work to be done.
It's still work to be done. Like
it's a lot of work to be done. And you're doing it with players.
Like giving up, dude. A D, do y'all know? A D is like giving up freaking 30 points, bro. Like not 30. That's an F. A D is like giving up 20. They didn't give up 20. Like that's to say you're getting a D for giving up 20 something. Like giving up 16 is kind of wild. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of wild. Like you failed. So you want they should have gave up. So Washington's defense is now like the Baltimore Ravens defense or something, like the old school Baltimore Ravens defense, where they giving up only 10 points. Is that fit? That's an A. I don't. They did the last time. Didn't Washington turn the ball over twice?
Yes.
So the touchdown really was 13. The touchdown they got was because the quarterback threw an interception and put him in already in Washington territory. Am I correct? Am I making that up? The interception, right, happened the first play.
That was in Washington's territory. They gave him the ball at like the 30, right, or something.
Basically, like they earned 13 points and that's it. Are we doing this for real? Like a D? So all right, man, I get you. At least, I feel like if I told you, like, Miami's trash. How much they scored against Buffalo last week?
40.
30.
30? They scored 30.
30.
Oh, okay. That's trash. You're right. Buffalo trash. Is Buffalo trash? In general? Is Buffalo trash in general?
No.
Okay. I'm just putting out facts. That is a fact, right? I'm not making this up. That's a fact. I'm not. They scored 30 I didn't know they scored 30. They scored 30 for real? Against Buffalo? Miami scored 30 against Buffalo for real, George?
Yeah.
That is correct. Beat Buffalo too.
I don't even beat them, they scored 30?
Yep.
Oh, hey, okay. Buffalo defense is trash. Oh, okay. Got you. All right, I got you. I ain't know the Buffalo defense is trash. Okay. All right. Who's Buffalo playing today?
Buffalo's playing Tampa. It's Tampa's trying to kick a field goal, tie the game at halftime.
What's the score of that game right now?
It's 2017.
2017. Who's up?
21-17, excuse me. So they're not trying to tie. It's Buffalo's up 21-17.
Oh, okay. Buffalo's not trash.
Not to be 21-20.
Yes, we scored at 30. Yes. Yeah, Buffalo is not trash. I thought not. I thought they weren't trash. It's a Dolphins fan telling me. Look. Thanks, Dolphin fan. I'm glad you understand the mission. You get what I'm talking about, man. You get what I'm talking about. You get what I'm talking about. No, I'm sorry. My point is, no, they're not trash. 21-17. Okay. All right. 17 points. And that's a good offense too. If their defense is trash, because the Bucs got good offense. If their defense is trash, the score probably be 30 right now. Just be real. They were trash. Because Bucs got a good offense. They got a good offense. Oh, they had a bad year on defense. I'm just saying. Look. I'm just saying.
I mean, DC Slim, you can try. You're not going to win this argument here. Washington's defense was indisputably better this week.
Hold up. Hey, I got DC Slim. I'm on your side because guess what? The Buffalo did give up 174 yards to Achan last week on the ground.
To who?
The run. Achan, 174 yards. That's what's up. Yeah. That's a bad defense. Buffalo.
Right. How many teams is everybody getting 170 yards?
So
if Derrick Henry gets 100 yards on, say, the Seattle Seahawks, is Seattle a bad rushing defense? I'm saying one game about giving yards. To me, when I look at a bad defense, it's your total body of work, not just run defense. It's your total body of work. Like you're a bad defense of your total body of work. Like
total body of work.
Like I could take away, for instance, I can give up if I give up 100 yards, but I shut you down against the run. Am I a bad defense? Against the pass, am I a bad defense? If I shut you down against the pass, like you can't pass, but you can run a little bit, am I a bad defense?
It depends on do you win the game.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there you go. I agree with that thought process. I don't think Buffalo's a bad defense because I can go look at other teams that Buffalo played, and they played them well. Buffalo beat the Ravens.
I'm not saying
Buffalo's Ravens. I'm saying he said
Buffalo's not trash. Buffalo's not
that's
trash.
What I'm saying. They're not trash defense. I ain't saying they're great defense. I'm just saying they're not trash.
They're not a great defense, but they're trash defense.
That's my point. My point is they're not a trash defense. That's all I'm saying. They're not they beat the Chiefs. That's a good point. They beat the Chiefs already. Is that how much did the Chiefs score against them? I don't think they scored. I'm giving
the Chiefs got 28 against us.
No, against Buffalo, the Chiefs.
Who the hell knows?
21.
Buffalo always
21.
Beats the Chiefs 21. Never beats them in the playoffs.
21. All right, that's no.
I mean, but DC Slim's not being intellectually honest on this, and he's not.
That's my point. My point is
because he may get his way at the end of the season. We may fire everybody. You know.
I don't think this wasn't a B performance to me. It wasn't a B. Taj.
It wasn't. They didn't win, so it's C.
I got a C plus because they lost.
They got a C minus, and then when I say C minus, if we grade on a 10-point scale, and 70 is a C minus, they got a 70. They got a 69.5, and I just rounded that boy up.
I got you. My question is, all right, because it's a two-sided affair. That's my thing. It's a two-sided affair. It's not offensive defense. The defense can't win you a game. Like they didn't win you a game. So do you blame? So is Cliff at fault for the defense too as well?
No.
So
I never blame offense coordinator for defensive fault.
All right. So what did the defense do other than not stop the run that you don't like?
They didn't get a turnover.
They didn't.
Okay, that's fair. I'm trying to find out. That's all.
They didn't get a turnover and they didn't tackle well.
Okay.
This defense still had not tackled well. So when I look at the body of work, did you cause turnovers? Did you tackle well? Didn't have Tua. Got 3 sacks, but Tua wasn't under distress the whole game. So that means there was no pass rush.
How many times he threw the ball? How many times he threw the ball?
He threw the ball. Tua threw the ball 20 times.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like he got pressure. He got pressure. They ran the ball a lot. Like they just ran the ball a lot. How many times they run the ball? How many times they ran the ball?
But they ran the ball. They ran the ball 31 times.
So they ran the ball more than they threw the ball.
30 for 169. 30 for 169.
They ran the ball more than throwing the ball.
Right. which means your defense, your run defense has not stopped them. That means you didn't cause.
I agree with that part. That's what I'm saying.
Which means you didn't give any 3 and outs.
I agree with all of that. I agree with what you're talking about. I'm disagreeing with you said they didn't get pressure because I feel like they got pressure. It was just they just didn't throw the ball a lot.
But pressure doesn't mean a lot. Pressure means in key situations. In key situations, I'm gonna go to the stats here on their third downs because this is the downs that I look for pressure. Right, third and long, third down. All right, so on third downs, they were 3 and 9 on third down. Right, 3 and 9 on third down.
That's good.
Right, yeah. But again, here it is.
9 is good.
0-2 on fourth down, which we know that's the goal line stance. Which is the goal line stance. But you still gave up 121 yards.
So if you're going
so my thing is, and also in key situations, right? Mm-hmm. In the key situations, there, to me, some of the play calling was still questionable.
What was questionable?
All right. I like we never there was still, and I want to say play positioning. A lot of slimes, if you look at where he did pick up some of the third downs, were on slants, right? Inside slants. We never took away inside routes. Backwards never dropped into the hook.
That was most on second down, though, buddy. That was not on for third down. That was most on second down. Like the slants they threw were on second down. The third down defense, I'm real with you. The third down defense was good. They blitzed more on third down. They gave the corner blitz on third down. Even the play that Vaughn had, they gave a holding call. Vaughn got pressure. It was a 3-man rush, and they still got pressure. And Vaughn got the sack. Like, they got pressure. It wasn't that. Like, now, if you want to – let me be real with you. Now, if you want to talk about the run defense, it was atrocious.
Run defense.
I'm not gonna make that up at
all. So if we grading on a curve, everybody says, to me, if you want to win the football game, you stop the run, because who killed you at the end?
I'm not mad at the grade.
I mean, who killed – because who killed you at the end? It was the run to put them in field goal position.
Yes, the run. It was all run. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. I agree with your grade. I'm saying, like, when you say they didn't get pressure, that's when I stopped. That's all it is. Like, they got pressure. They were good on third down. You said they were 3 from 9. They stopped them on fourth down. Their third down defense was better. Their pass rush was better because they blitzed. They brought more surprising blitz. They even got burnt on one blitz, which I think may have been the third down, to be real with you. They got burnt on one blitz that they went up the middle, but they caught it. So they brought more pressure. I don't think they were bad on third down. I do think they were horrible. But you want to know a consistent thing? They're horrible against the run. They're still horrible against the run.
All right. And Deluxe like this, we thought you were grading Quinn as a play caller, not the defense. He called a much better game with better results. Solid B.
Yeah, I thought he called a good game. I thought he called it and also I do think that there is something, but I do like your C. I do like your C grade. I'm not acting like I don't, because for me it's a C because you lost. Can't give you a good grade because you won, because you got to make, like, for instance, to George's point, Mikey gets that interception. They don't score a touchdown because I think they scored a touchdown on that drive. Mikey takes that pick.
Right.
So to me, that hinders your grade. You know what I'm saying? Like, that hinders your grade.
I mean, I don't see how you can do worse than a C when you only gave up 16 points.
That's what I'm saying.
Enough to win any week of the year, whoever the damn quarterback is, whoever the damn receiver is, whoever the damn running back, offensive line, I don't care. If you give up 16 points, you should win.
Hold on, then you go back to that's the offense fault, because that's the same thing. Don't know who be watching. I can't talk about my team on here. But if you give up that many points, man, you should win. Yeah, that's trolling.
This is great. Wait. Man,
we were legit last year. We're not legit this year.
Yeah, not legit this year. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But you know, George, I agree with that. If you give up 16 points, you should win a football game. But that go back to offense not scoring in the red zone when you're near 3 times.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with all of that. And also, if I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, I'm grading my defense at like an A because I held you to 13.
And I'm grading my head. I'm getting my head coach an F because he went for it on 4th and 1.
Yeah, that's it. And I'm grading my offense. My offense is lower because I feel like I could have had more points if I'm a Miami Dolphins fan. That's all I'm saying. Like, I get what everybody come from. Like, I get the grades. The grades are cool. Look, man. If you want to give them a D, I don't care if you give them a D. They lost, so losing ain't helping. But I'm just saying, like, if you give a team a D and they hold a team to basically earn points, I do earn points. 13 earned points. I'm sorry. I don't know. That to me, I think your thought process is already a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you give me a reason like, oh, you don't like the way they played against the run, I mean, I'm not like I'll say this: their run defense was an F.
Mm-hmm.
Their run defense was an F, but their pass defense was a top. Like their pass defense was good. Jaden Waddle was one. Jaden Waddle is one of the better receivers out there in the NFL. Like a young Jaden Waddle is an explosive receiver. I ain't hear his name like that at all. Just saying. So, and my man put up Tua stats. Ain't like Tua don't throw the rock. He throw the rock. Yeah, they will say we held them to 6 because of Sierra's husband. Yeah, he sure did. Y'all giving these Bama's
that helped, but we also did give them good things.
Yeah, look, man. Look, man. It is what it is. But y'all, we about to close this show out, man. This has been dope, man. I want y'all to enjoy y'all football games, man. It's still early. Watch these games, man. Watch these games. I gotta do another show anyway. Watch these games. I gotta do a Ravens show. So yeah, I gotta talk about a winner. I gotta talk about a winner. So I'm joking.
Screw the damn Ravens.
I'm joking. Hey,
let's go Browns.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. Jordan Love is like the most overrated quarterback. I have him on my team. Came back. This dude
is he back in the game even? Because okay, at least he's back in the game now.
He is so freaking overrated. Like, I'm not gonna lie to
you. They gave him the money. They're stuck with him now.
Yeah, he's back. He is so overrated.
He always had that playoff game in Dallas.
I know who always had that game. Yeah. Here, see, let's go Ravens. Yeah. Who the Ravens playing? They're playing the Browns. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I hope they blow out Cleveland. They force to play Shador. But all right, y'all. This has been dope, man. We appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. I love all y'all, man. For real talk. Y'all make
absolutely.
It. DJ Slim, you know my guy. Taj, Paul, Santiago. Who else we got? Hey, Santiago, did you feel boosted? Because like the stadium the stadium is almost like, do you feel like it was your stadium? I can't say Santiago Bernabeu. Right? Oh, Bernabeu, yeah. So yeah, man, I think that was kind of dope. When I saw it, I thought of you initially. I was like, oh, Santiago. I thought about you, man. My guy. But yeah, man, this has been dope, man. George, great fight. Yeah, great way to fight back about Zach Ertz's topic. Don't say, well, I'm not a bully. I'm not. I like George. That's why I tend to don't really like to debate with George. I like George. Paul, I don't like. Todd, I don't like you that much, so I can debate with you. George, I like. Therefore, I'll try to be like, all right, I'm cool. I'm done. Same as I like Glen too. I don't like debate with him either. You know, my boy Ray. I debate with Ray. I love Ray, but I love debate with Ray because it's just like it's a rivalry. It's a heated rivalry. It's like horse back in the day. We can't help it. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Yeah, I should go to that. You should go to that stadium. You should. You know what I'm saying? If you go to that stadium, I want you to go live and then be on our show. And I want you to like be live. And then we'll at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I'm petty like you. Yeah, I know you petty. If you were Nigerian, you'd be way better. You'd be a better person if you're Nigerian. You'd be a better person. Send you some lottery tickets. I know, right? He's okay, bet. My guy. Hey, Santiago, you need to be on, like, you need to do it like one time. Because a lot of people don't like being on camera. One time, bro. When we do these, like, complaining about shows, I want you to be, you don't got to be on camera. I just want to hear your voice. I want you to talk some stuff. You don't got to be on camera, but I want you to talk your stuff. Because you deserve to be highlighted because you be supporting. I appreciate that. And I'm being real about that, too. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all. Yeah. Okay, well, appreciate that. Yeah, man, for real. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody for pulling up. Y'all stay blessed. Don't stress this. Don't stress this season out because I haven't. I'm not stressing anymore. I don't want y'all to stress this out because I care about you all. Don't stress the season out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we suck. It's okay. And we know what? I know this is rough and this is harsh to say, but when we've been here before, all right,
many times.
So understand that. All right, we've been here before, so we know how to act. All right, we know how to act. Don't act like we haven't been here before. We've been here before. We didn't think, like, let's be real too. We didn't think 2012, other than my man Paul. I get Paul his flowers. We didn't think 2024 was going to be that special. We didn't think we were going to go to the NFC Championship game. Paul was like, we 12-5 off the rips. I'm going to give Paul his flowers. He said this. He predicted that. But we didn't think that. Just think of it as Jaden's rookie year. We're okay. So now year 3, we have different we're going to have a higher expectation for year 3. That's all I'm saying. So be okay, guys. Be okay. You know what? And we'll bounce back, and maybe next year we'll have an easier schedule too. It's a lot of things that can happen. We'll have an easier schedule. We'll be a better team. Just be okay. Don't worry about it. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Anyway, you've been listening to All Burgundy and Gold, everything powered by the Urban Sports Scene and Fox Sports Radio 96.9 FM and 1340 AM. Hopewell, Virginia. For Aegis, Yeti, Deuces. We are out.